Pleasant good evening to one and all. Here again at Jack and the Box Gully in St. Thomas. Once again, another video with Jack and the Box Gully. So again, I'm in the parish of St. Thomas, which is in the heart of Barbados. St. Thomas can best be referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. And there is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. These are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados that are best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. So back to the Prout village. So this is the beautiful countryside. Here you can see the former Appleritz plantation and sugar factory. Appleritz plantation and sugar factory is what later became West Indian Records Limited, WIRL, used to produce records for reggae, calypso, soca, spoods, and other forms of Caribbean music. Used to produce right here. Appleritz is just across from Brook Village, which is at the corner here. Appleritz borders St. Thomas and St. George. So if you look at some of your record labels, they will have made in Barbados or WIRL. It was also a recording studio as well. You can see livestock, people that start the goats, cows, and so on up here. So this is the beautiful rustic countryside here in Barbados. As I said before, St. Thomas is the parish in which my family on my mother's side originated from. My family originated from this area in the nearby Lecture Hall. So we are in close proximity to two caves. Cole's Cave, which is just around the corner here between Rock Spring and Jack in the Box. And then there is Harrison's Cave, which is further up. Cole's Cave is an ordinary cave, dark and water surrounding it and bats in it. It is not a well-known cave. Only certain people know about that cave. Only certain people know about Cole's Cave. Not much people know about that cave. It is not a cave that you will just go into like that. And then Harrison's Cave is further up into St. Thomas, which is known as the 8th wonder of the world, or a natural heritage site. Yeah. A natural heritage site. Harrison's Cave is known as the 8th wonder of the world. And it is also now owned by Chukka from Jamaica. They are the new owners of Harrison's Cave. Chukka took over the cave officially since the 9th of July 2021. So the government either leased it to them or they sold it to them. Whatever the case may be, they are now the owners of the cave. Harrison's Cave offers tram rides. The cave was officially opened originally on the 28th of November 1981 by the Prime Minister of the day, Tom Adams, who was also the parliamentary representative for St. Thomas, and he was also the Minister of Finance at the time. Tom Adams opened the cave on the 28th of November 1981. After the cave, after over 10 years of swimming through several narrow holes and tunnels, they swam through several narrow holes and tunnels. Ole Sørensen, who is from Denmark, and Tony Mason, who is from Barbados, along with Noel Pompey Boyce and Pink Scarrington, who is also from St. Thomas in the same Harrison's Cave area. They were the first staff in the cave who helped make the cave what it is today. Harrison's Cave underwent refurbishment and it is now owned by Chucker Limited from Jamaica. Chucker from Jamaica is the new owners of Harrison's Cave. The cave entrance fee is $46. The last time it was $46. I don't know if the price is going up. A lot of things are going up now. But if it hasn't gone up as yet, the cave price is still 46 Barbados dollars. The cave has stalagmites and stalagmites, top and bottom, and they will give you a ride through the cave telling you the history. The tour guide will give you a ride through the cave telling you the history, and at one point the light will go off. That is all telling you how the people went through the cave in the early days before it was actually opened as a public and a tourist attraction. So all that is telling you is how it was before. All that is telling you is how it was before the cave was actually opened as a public attraction. They have more features added to it now that Chucker took over. It has more features added to it. They can zip line, they have a swimming pool, they have a rum tour for the Mount Gear Rum Distillery and so on. All of that is in the package at the Harrison's Cave, now known as Eco Adventure Park. Chucker Eco Adventure Park. So that is how it is at the cave. But Cole's Cave is just an ordinary cave, both in St. Thomas. You can research Harrison's Cave or Cole's Cave. Cole's Cave had a near drowning about 2 or 3 years ago when some youngsters went in the cave exploring and they nearly drowned, got into difficulties. I had to get the jaws of life to take them out. I also was told that one of my, well, he's not a family, but a family of a family member also had difficulties down in there as well at Cole's Cave. Cole's Cave. So you are close to two caves. So this is the road to Jack in the Box Gully if you are coming from Prout Village. This is also used as a back road. Thanks to the Member of Parliament St. for appealing to the government for having the roads paved. St. Ford has been serving St. Thomas for over 20 years. She is a St. Thomas resident. And she loves her parish and her people very much. And she made sure that everybody in St. Thomas is started out. That is why she's always been elected into office, even though whether her party is in or not. She has always been elected to serve the people of St. Thomas. Through thick and thin, she was always elected. Even though she's in her senior years, she is still representing the people of St. Thomas, making sure that the people of St. Thomas are satisfied in every area. So, yes guys, all Jack in the Box Gully. As I said before, the West Indie Records Limited, WIRL, is right here across the street at Applebee's in St. Thomas, which is now the Barbados Packaging Industries. A lot of records were made here at the West Indies Records Limited on the world. It was also a recording studio. Jack in the Box is known as the granddaddy of Gullies. Granddaddy of Gullies, and it was referred to as a scary place because a lot of people be frightened when they are passing through here, driving or walking, because they said it was lonely. I also heard stories about Jack in the Box where people say that people used to get killed and kidnapped out here. That was years ago. And when your family can't find you, they search Jack in the Box Gully, they will find your body in there or something like that. I don't know how true a story that is, but that is what I came along hearing about this place. So behind here is Prout Village in St. Thomas. Prout, St. Thomas. Prout, and across from Prout is Applebee's. So this is the beautiful parish of St. Thomas. As I said before, many people use this road as a back road to get away from the busy traffic on the highway. Many people use this road as a back road, especially when they want to get away from the traffic, especially during rush hour time on the highway. So this would be a cross country route for motorists to get from north to south, from south to north, or even from south to west, or from west to south, or from south to central, or from east too. So it would take you from northwest to southeast, or to the center. Whatever it is a very convenient, powerful. And this is the rustic countryside as well. Here's the rustic countryside. You see all the livestock up here. People got their livestock tied up. They have their livestock tied up. You can see the sun behind here, looking in the western direction. It's soon time for sunset. So before, I don't really go through the gully from this side. The road is too narrow, and I don't want to walk. So if I'm going to Jack in the Box Gully, I will have to be going from the other side, which is Ashford Hotwell side, where you will get a good view of looking up to Ashford Long Road, which will lead you back to the same Harrison Cave and Holy Innocents Church or Richmond Hall side. So thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed evening. A lot of people are always skeptical of me coming through Jack in the Box because they say it is lonely and something could happen. But I do trust God in everything that I do. So that is the reason why I still take the chance and come through here and do vlogs. But it can be lonely. It can be dangerous. So I still take the chance because it is very take the chance and come through here sometimes because it can be. Here can be very, let's say, quiet and peaceful. peaceful. I haven't heard about any incidences happening through here, taking place through here lately. To be honest, Jack in the Box is in the center of three communities: Hopewell, Walk Spring, and Prout. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and do have a blessed and a wonderful evening.